Hey again, everybody. Back with another haul of mystery stuff. Well, not complete mystery. I know it's in this box. I don't really remember what's in this box. This is from something my wife got. This is something that my wife got me that I've been waiting for a long time. So we're going to open this one first. Plus, bonus, I got extra comic haul stuff as well. As you can see, some stacks right here. And I've been told to be careful because in one of these last videos, I cut myself. And this is nothing but pure awesomeness. So anybody who knows me knows that I'm a giant Moon Knight fan. And this is probably the coolest thing that Funko has ever made. It's Moon Knight's first solo story, but they made an entire replica of the first cover. And it has a little replica of the comic book in the back that looks exactly like it. And his first super weird but awesome costume. And it's cool because it comes in like a hard case plastic that I will never remove. I don't think you can remove it, actually. I think you have to break the plastic to get him out. So, but she knew that as soon as this was available, that this would be something I would want. So that is the coolest. She's the best. So I'd like to have his first solo series one too, or a Werewolf by Night 32 one as well. That would be really cool. But I love that. It's amazing. All right. Now on to the comic goodies. Careful not to cut my fingers. Packing slip for later. Oh, bubble wrap. Inside packing paper. That's how you know it's going to be good. Alright. Tape. Maybe not. Oh, this side. I always see unboxing videos of people on YouTube generally do an awesome job. They have a really hard time finding their knives, cut things open, or scissors. If you have a table that has anything metal on it, get yourself a knife that has a magnet on it. Then you won't lose it. Bonus tip of the day. Okay. That was good. Wow. Lots of tape, lots of cardboard. That's awesome. All right. Let's see what's in this bag. Goodies, multiple layers. These are all individually wrapped too. Okay. If you're an 80s kid like me, grew up in the 80s, don't have to necessarily be an 80s kid. No, you have to be an 80s kid. You can just like fun classic movies. This is something of pure joy and nostalgia. So, I think there's a couple copies of one of the issues too. Oh, packing tape everywhere. This is The Last Starfighter. And if you remember this movie, you remember how awesomely awesome it was. It was so good. So we got issue 1, 2, oh, another number 2. That's the double up. I knew there was one double up. 3. That one looks a little more beat up, but it's a newsstand. And another number 2. 3 number 2s. If you're looking for a Last Starfighter number 2, contact me, because I have a few. But man, this movie was so great. Basically, if you haven't seen it, it's a dude who goes to space because he's really good at video games and defeats an alien armada because he's the best video game player on the earth of this particular game. It's amazing. It's also the basis, sort of, for the book Armada by Ernest Cline, but not completely. It's a little different. He even references The Last Starfighter in the book, so, which is a great read, by the way. Okay. Trying to keep this as a surprise. There's a lot of tape on this thing, man. All right, looks like the bag is getting ripped. I didn't see what it was. It's just the outer bag, so it's not the bags and boards. All right, this is, ooh. Now that is a stunner. What If #1? This is like a $100 book. If you have been living under a rock, they made a series, and it's a lot of what ifs actually. So #1, what if Spider-Man joined Fantastic Four? It's pretty pricey. I haven't looked up this one, so I'm not sure. What if Spider-Man saved Gwen Stacy? #28, what if Daredevil became an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? That's probably a cool, really cool story. That's an awesome cover, by the way. It's really cool. Oh, #4, they're out of order. It doesn't matter. What if the invaders had stayed together after World War II? 2 or 1? I don't remember which one they were in the comics. What if, #13, what if Conan the Barbarian walked the earth today? And not today, but in the 1970s when this came out. So, and that's a great cover too. I gotta figure out who did that. That's awesome. John Mishima, maybe? Looks like JB. And then this one I know is probably the one that she got it for. It says, what if Spider-Man had never become a crime fighter? And there was a lot of speculation on this book. They even released a statue with Spider-Man with a cape, but it's maybe not the same like webby cape. It's more like a Doctor Strange cape or whatever before the Spider-Man or the last Doctor Strange movie came out. There were a lot of speculation on he's going to show up in a cape, but it wasn't this one. But still, this was kind of the basis for it. He's like a performer. But that's an awesome book. I know that she's been wanting this one for a while. So we'll leave that one in front. And then I have an idea of what this is. Oh yeah. This is a good one. Even in low grade. This is mid grade. But this is Werewolf by Night #2. Or Marvel Spotlight on Werewolf by Night #2. Marvel Spotlight #2. This is the first appearance of Werewolf by Night. So I currently have one of these books out getting graded at CGC. So I'm gonna get this one cleaned and pressed and send this one out as well. It's probably a mid-grade copy. The other one might be a little bit better than this, but I mean, in anything above like a 1.0, this book is, or 2.0 probably, this book is pretty pricey. All the prices have gone up. It's crazy. So that is an awesome, awesome purchase. The other part of this video is all the recent Moon Knight stuff. So we'll start with Moon Knight and end with Moon Knight that I've gotten over the last, I don't know, year that I have not really shown. So this is a variant. I think this is Humberto Ramos did this cover, but it's awesome and it's pretty hard to find. It is a, I think 1 in 25. So that one's a really cool looking cover. I'll show that off real quick. It's got a little bit of spine ticks down at the bottom, but still, that's a $20 to $40 book, depending on what condition it's in. But it's beautiful. This is #12 from that same series. This is the final issue. This has gone up quite a bit. I want to say Alex Maleev did this. Did he do this? I don't know if he did this cover. I know he did the art on that series. One I've been looking for a long time. I've just never come across it. It's not terribly uncommon, but it's Moon Knight, Silent Night, #1. And this, anybody who's a Clayton Crane fan will recognize that, his art on it, because it's awesome. I think this was just a one-shot, but I've been looking for that one for a while. Believe it or not, I never had this book. but I found it at a steal for $5, and I could not pass it up. All the copies I've ever come across of this book were destroyed, messed up, bent, ticks everywhere. This one is pretty good. It's a 9.6 candidate, and I'll take it. It's Moon Knight #1, but I never had the first printing. I had the second and the third, but I never had the first printing. So now I got it. This is all from the Vengeance of the Moon Knight run, and these later covers are all done by Adi Granoff, and they are pretty low print. I think under 15,000 on each issue, under maybe even 12,000. But number 26, it's an awesome cover with the Punisher on it. Another one with the Punisher, number 27. It's awesome. And number 30. And this is the first appearance of like Toltec, I think. And I think he has like some ties to like a Mayan god or whatever. But this one is the one right before this, 29 or whatever, is his cameo. That one goes for a good amount. These are all like easy $15 books if you find them. So look for them. More recent ones, Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood, number 1. Awesome Sienkiewicz cover. You should still be able to find that one everywhere. Same issue, but the Stan Sakai variant cover. And if you know, Stan Sakai doesn't do a whole lot of variant stuff or art outside of Usagi Yojimbo. And this is one he did, and it turned out pretty rad. It's very much his style, but I like it. It's like a 1 in 10, something like that, some kind of variant. I don't remember who did this, but I know this book has gone up a pretty good amount. Same issue, number 1's a variant. I can't remember who did the art on this one, but it is pretty awesome, all that red. So I know that's like a $30, $40 book. Here's one more variant on that one. And I think all of these issues are the first appearance of the last priest of Khonshu, Black, White, and Blood. So here's number 10, second printing, getting harder to find. Here is number 11. I don't remember who did that one, but I like hourglass covers, so that one's pretty sweet. Getting smashed by the sand. Number 11, this is a Liefeld cover, and I like it. A lot of people are very polarizing. They have a polarizing opinion when it comes to Liefeld, but I think this one turned out rad. I like it a lot. Here is the variant cover with, I don't even know who this is. I know it's the AAPI Heritage Month variant, and they did that with a lot of titles, but I don't know who that is, but it's a variant, so I'm gonna get it. This is the Sienkiewicz variant for number 11, and that one is awesome. So cool looking. It's like takes up the entire thing, just as cape. I love that. Here's the scroll variant of the same issue. Pretty sweet. That looks like a homage cover to number 200, something like that. I don't remember. And then finally, to finish that out, you can get their own. These are all the facsimiles, and I pre-ordered 5 of them. Because if you take a look at any of the facsimiles that have come out in the last 10 years, they've all gone up in price. So, I mean, a $3 investment, and plus I just love the cover. And I have tons of the originals, but a $3 investment into probably in 6 months, you're gonna make 10 to 15 bucks on them. That many. Keep one for myself, sell all the rest. So, there we go. That's it for all of that. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that jazz. And until next time, keep digging.